Today we're going to be talking about OCGN or Ocugen and why it could be going higher this week. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please comment how many shares of Ocugen you have and how many you want to have, and then also consider leaving a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want to see our public stock portfolio and get one free stock that could be worth up to $70 of one of your favorite companies, then go ahead and use the first link in the description to follow us on public at It's Finance Bro, and then once you deposit $1 or more, that's right, you just have to deposit $1, you'll get up to $70 worth of free stock. So go ahead and go get that free stock on public with the first link in our description. But with all that out of the way, let's get into our stock for today, which is going to be Ocugen. So here we are on public.com. This is actually what it looks like. So if you guys wanted to, see what it looked like, then go ahead and take a look. But yeah, Ocugen was up 5% on Friday, and it was up 17% on the week. So we actually made a video on this last week talking about why we thought that Ocugen could be going very high pretty soon. So, and obviously it has happened. So it went up 17% in the last week. Pat on the back. Talked about it last week before it went up 17% and why it could be going up. And we actually have broken some key resistance levels in Ocugen to lead me to believe that this is now in a bullish trend. We'll go over that and more in the technical analysis at the end of the video, so make sure you watch until the end of the video to get all of our analysis on that. But yeah, we made a video on this last week talking about how it could go pretty high this week because of the Delta variant and everything of that nature, and just the overall kind of feeling and the sentiment around the United States people. People are starting to get a little bit scared that we're going to have some more lockdowns and everything of that nature because of the virus, because of the Delta variant. Now, who knows if this will be a factor, but obviously Ocugen is a vaccine play in the stock game, so it's not a bad diversification if you're looking to add this to your portfolio. I'm not a financial advisor. I'll never tell you to buy or sell any asset or security, but this is an okay vaccine play in my opinion. So yeah, let's move on to stock twits. You can actually see here that crypto has been doing really well. Basically, the only stocks on here are SPY, MMAT, and then AMC, and then at the end is Ocugen, is one of the most active stocks and cryptos. Even the cryptos are like booming right now. It is one of the most active stocks on there. So we could definitely be seeing a lot of price action tomorrow with how many people are excited about Ocugen, and a little bit pessimistic about the market as a whole. But yeah, so one of the most active things, obviously we're not sponsored by StockTwits, we are sponsored by Public. If you guys want to get that free stock down below, first link in the description. But yeah, let's move on to the business update for the second quarter 2021 financial results. So there are just a few things I want to go over in this article. I know that this might not be the most sexy kind of website, but I would just say stick it out. There's some really good stuff in here. I'll try to just highlight the most important stuff that came out of this business update. So basically the whole thing about their business update that Ocugen actually did provide was that this is probably the most important part. Let me just read it. Our regulatory submission to Health Canada and our ongoing discussions with the US FDA continue to provide us direction in potentially obtaining regulatory approvals for Covaxin in North America. Now, this is the massive catalyst that we have been waiting for. Obviously, they are not ready to do it now. They are just in talks with both Health Canada and the FDA. But Health Canada seems a bit more close to actually happening than the FDA, because the FDA have very, very strict approval system and everything, but they are looking and are in talks with Ocugen to try to get this vaccine, as we have already kind of talked about, that they have a 78% efficacy against overall virus disease. I can't say the actual word. And then 93% against severe COVID-19 cases, compared to other vaccines. Their efficacy against the Delta variant is much higher. So that is something that the US is probably looking into right now, because they are one of the best vaccines against different variants. So we'll have to see if that's going to happen, but discussions with FDA are ongoing, and the company is proceeding with a strategy focused on the agency's requested license application pathway and determining what data requirements and US-based clinical trials that will be required to support such submission. But yeah, basically, they are in discussions with the FDA. They are the best against like different variants, their vaccine, or they claim to be at least. And yeah, so there's just one more thing that I want to go over. It's the company's positioning for future growth. So they have a new guy joining, and he will lead commercial efforts for the company's portfolio, including Covaxin's launch in Canada and the United States if authorized or approved. Employee count has grown as the company has established enhanced capabilities in research and development, and the company entered the Russell 2000 and 3000 indexes in June, which reflects the organization's performance, growth, and value. So second quarter financial results. This is the last thing that we need to go over for this article. Ocugen has a lot of cash. They have cash equivalents, and restricted cash totaled $115 million as of June 30th to 2021. Obviously, they just had their earnings call a couple days ago, compared to $24 million in December 31st. So just 6 months change, their cash equivalents have gone up by almost 5x. So that's very, very good. Research and development is developing very nicely. Overall, Ocugen is doing great. And now for everyone's favorite part of the video, it's going to be time for the technical analysis. So obviously, Ocugen has had its days, it's had its ups, it's had its downs, but as for the last 3 months, as for their last earnings call to now, they have actually, kind of traded sideways for the most part. They'll bump up from $7 to $11 with a little bit of news, but for the most part, they haven't been going up. But they actually just broke a key resistance level at $7.75. So this is a resistance level that we talked about last week. I said, hey, we are doing well, but we need to break this resistance level of $7.75. Well, today we just broke, or Friday, we just broke that. So I think we will be starting a new bullish trend, especially with their earnings call going very well. We are going to start this new bullish trend. The MACD is still trending upwards. The RSI is not too overbought. It's at about 55. I think we will probably open above above $8 come Monday. If we do open above $8 tomorrow morning, that when this is coming out, I think this is going to be a very bullish week for Ocugen overall, with the Delta variant and everything, and just the overall sentiment of the market. I think people are going to start to get in these vaccine plays, especially a vaccine play that is good against the Delta variant. But what do you guys think? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you comment how many shares of Ocugen you have, how many you want to have, and then also consider leaving a like and subscribe, as it really helps with the overall growth of the channel. If I missed anything, definitely comment down below. If you have any questions on Ocugen or the stock market as a whole, I'll try to get back to you guys on that too. But my name is Zach, and I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure you sign up with Public. First link in the description. Sign up with Public. If you made it to the end of the video, follow us at least. At least follow us on Public. Thanks.